Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 was released in 2021. Even during the present offers, this watch is highlighted with crazy price cut downs which trap people into buying it. So, is this Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 still worth it in this year or to skip it? That's why I'm making this video to encounter this issue. I break down this video into different categories. You can check the timestamps for a better understanding. This is how the box looks like. After opening the box, we get another small box and below that the watch is there. Inside the small box, we get a charger and some paperwork. After unboxing, I tried to switch on the watch, but due to no battery left, it didn't. Later, I connected it to the charger and it turned on. I'll talk about the strap quality in a while. First, let me share with you the specs of this watch. This is a Bluetooth variant. Another variant is also there that comes with LTE support. This one's internal storage is 16 GB and out of that around 7.6 to 8 GB will be free based on the current OS it is running with. Talking about the RAM, it has 1.5 GB. This Galaxy Watch 4 runs with Wear OS. There are more extra features that this Galaxy Watch 4 has like water resistance, NFC and more. You can check the specs on the official website if you want. This Galaxy Watch comes with black silicone strips and you can buy another one if you want. There are so many different options are available for the straps, but the price is also that much higher. Anyway, about 500 to 1000 rupees we need to spend for just the straps. This is okay if we are buying this watch for around 20,000 rupees. You can see they mentioned on the strap about this size. It's a 20 strap. On the backside of the watch, you can see there are some more specs mentioned. In the center, you can observe the sensor as well. This is a 40 size smartwatch. You can observe the thick bezels all around the screen. There are two buttons on the right side. On the left side bottom, the speaker grill is there. The sound quality that is coming out from these speakers is okay. The top button on the right side acts as a power on key as well. If you want to change the watch faces, you need to install the Samsung Galaxy Wearable app to change it. If you're using a Samsung mobile, then this watch features works 100%. But if in case you are using a non-Samsung mobile, there are some compromises for the features you need to encounter. Here, Samsung is trying to grab users from other brands. Oh, by the way, I'm not talking about more about the things like health tracking and other data tracking it has. You can find it on YouTube in depth. Of course, I analyzed all these things and shared them with you as a summary. You need to install two applications to use this watch. The first app is Galaxy Wearable and the second one is Samsung Health. As the name suggests, the first app is for customizing the smartwatch and the second one is for tracking health data. You can get these two applications from the Play Store as well if you are using a non-Samsung mobile. The setup of this watch is pretty straightforward and the same as other smartwatches. Talking about the interaction, if you swipe down from the top, the quick setting panel will be opened. If you go into settings, the settings look almost similar to the Samsung mobile settings. If you want to change any watch faces or download any third-party ones, you need to connect this watch to your mobile phone via Bluetooth and change it. If you swipe from right to left, you see more information tiles, which you can customize if needed. You can scrub through the dots on the corner to change the tiles like this. I like the vibration feedback that it is giving while changing this. If you swipe from left to right, the notifications and other tiles are there. If you swipe from bottom to top, all the installed apps on this Galaxy Watch will be shown. Also do note that every application that you see on Play Store in mobile is not supported for Wear OS. The always on display features works perfectly. There are some other features available like raise to wake, automatic brightness and some. You can make payments through the Samsung Pay as well with this one. Talking about the tracking, I used this watch for a couple of days. The step tracking is fine, but it's not 100% accurate. Of course, any smartwatch, even if you take an Apple or any high and costly one, it is not 100% accurate. During my workout sessions, it tracks my heart rate followed by the calories I burned, the time I'm exercising, and more. Actually, I bought this smartwatch to track everyday steps that I'm moving, heart rate monitoring, sleep tracking, and some. The exercise activity is secondary for me. I thought this smartwatch could survive for a couple of days with a single charge. But no, it can't. It is so frustrating to use this Galaxy Watch 4 for more than one day. Now it's time to talk about the battery backup of this watch. Don't get me wrong, if you want to see the stats of this watch that is capable of, there are so many videos there on YouTube posted by so many good people. You can check those videos for reference. This Galaxy Watch 4 comes with a 247 mAh battery capacity. As I told you just now, if you want to use all the features without any compromise, you need to charge 2 or 3 times in a single day. Yes guys, it is true. And you know what? The charging speeds are also not that great. I still remember after the first boot up of this watch, during the setup process, it heated up a lot, but after using it for a couple of days, it is minimized a bit. So if I talk about the battery and backup in a short sentence, the battery backup is not at all good. I thought this watch could survive for 2 to 3 days with a single charge, but it didn't. See, my top priorities are step tracking followed by continuous heart rate monitoring and sleep tracking. The remaining all are secondary for me. So even if you want to use these features which I told you about just now, this watch is not at all happy to give a one-day battery backup, which is strange for a smartwatch in these present standards. The main reason why I'm not using this smartwatch right now is because of this. I need to charge it 2 times a day to use it completely without compromise. Now let's talk about the charging speeds. I have a soft corner and a second thought about using this watch with less battery backup. I said to myself, okay, let it be. If it can charge 100% within 50 to 60 minutes when I'm getting ready for the day, I can use it without any issues. Guess what? It didn't. This watch takes around 2 hours to charge from 0% to 100%, which is not at all good compared to the latest smartwatches. If you want, you can charge wirelessly, which is another feature it has. But what is the use if it charges very slowly? At least they come with a bigger battery capacity or faster charging speeds for long-term usability. Share your thoughts in the comment box about this. Even the charging dock they provided in the box does not have strong magnets. This watch can easily fall if you shake it a bit. Now let's talk about the wearability and strap quality. First thing, the strap quality is not at all good for my hands. I feel irritated and I cannot wear it for a longer time. If you look at the buckle here, it is different than the other traditional watches. Why don't they come up with the same buckle design as traditional watches? If you want, you can buy other straps online. I like band type ones which are easy to wear and remove. If you're wearing this type of watch for a very first time, like me, you need some patience while wearing it. The strap is not at all going to be in a single place. It moves around. If you observe here, after wearing the watch, both sides of the straps are not at all intact with the skin. Of course, some people will say it is good for air circulation, only the sensor touches your skin. See guys, I wear traditional watches, both analog and digital. I didn't felt irritated or bad about the strap if it was completely intact with my screen. I think fitness bands are better compared to these type of smartwatches. This Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 runs on Wear OS. According to Samsung, this watch is supported for up to 4 years of software updates. That means up to 2025. I'm thinking Wear OS 5.1 is the last update. After that, there are no updates. Correct me if I'm wrong. Even though you don't get any updates, you can use this smartwatch. But there will be no improvements or fixing errors with updates in future. Now I'll share the good and bad things I noticed after using this watch. Talking about the good things, number 1, the display brightness is good and the display quality is also good for a smartwatch that is priced under 8,000 rupees. I mean, this is the price they are selling during the offers time. Number 2, the features this watch offers are really good. I only covered some of the features, but still there are so many available. Number 3, of course, the price. If you compare the watch price to the latest ones or other models in the same price range, this watch beats most of the one apart from charging speeds and battery backup. I guarantee that. Number 4, the Wear OS is good with good features and with fewer lags. Now talking about the bad things, number 1, of course the battery backup is not at all good. Less than 1 day backup I got by enabling all the features I wanted. Number 2, the charging speeds. These are terrible. Number 3, the strap they provided in the box is not at all good. I have irritation feeling while using it for continuously. Number 4, software updates. 2025 is the last year for this. Number 5, heating issues are there during the charging time. I don't cover this point especially while reviewing the mobile phones most of the time, but here the problem is different, guys. See, if you wear this watch right after the charging, you cannot wear it directly to the hands due to the heat. So finally, here are my overall thoughts about this Galaxy Watch 4. If you're looking for a smartwatch, especially a smartwatch for notifications and calls that has a good and brighter display, and also you're using a Samsung mobile phone, you can buy this. One more thing I want to add here, if you don't use all the health tracking features every single minute. Whatever the points I told just now, if it is okay, you can buy it. If not, straightly skip this watch. You don't need it. I always prefer you to buy a band type watch if your main priority is all about health related things like step counting, calorie tracking, sleep tracking, heart rate monitoring and more. So that's the review of the Galaxy Watch 4 after using it for some days, guys. If you're using this watch and watching this video, feel free to share your user review. I would like to hear your thoughts as well. If you're buying anything from Amazon, I added the affiliate link for this channel in the description box. Just click the link before you buy anything from Amazon so that I get some commission and I can review more products and share my unbiased thoughts and feelings in future. Thank you so much in advance for your big help and for joining hands together to support this channel. See you again in the next video.